welcome to all the family members that are here today. It's really, really important to have you show up for these events and show support. I've talked about this before, how important you are to the success of the men and women that work for the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office, because every once in a while, believe it or not, we're going to have some bad days. And the support that you give them at home really makes a difference. First thing I want to do is I want to do what I call a special recognition. I've done this before. And I'd like for Investigator Jason Stump to come forward for a moment. Come on up here, Jason. The members of the agency understand what Jason's role is. He's our property and evidence manager, and he does an outstanding job with that. Matter of fact, when we have our every 4-year accreditation, one of the things that the last few times that we've done it that's specifically mentioned is how efficient our property and evidence room is. And I can tell you from an accreditation perspective that that's the one thing that get more police departments and sheriff's office in trouble in Virginia is poorly run evidence rooms, and that's certainly not the case here. But the reason I'm asking Jason to come up, and he didn't know I was going to do this, is Jason does a lot of things on the side for the agency that maybe nobody understands or hears about on a regular basis. And a perfect example of that is the most recent vehicle that we've got out there to be part of the Emergency Services Division here at the Sheriff's Office. It was a kind of a rough-looking vehicle at first, our tactical operations vehicle. What you see now is a result of it on the outside, but inside, all of that you see there, Jason did. As you can tell here, he's done an outstanding job. And this is not the first time that he's done things like this. If you ever take a tour of the Sheriff's Office and you go into our virtual training room, you'll see some rooms there and some closet space and some places where we can make things look like it's real as far as houses and coming out of doors. Jason did that along with Matt Overton as well. So I wanted to say, Jason, thank you so very much for what you do above and beyond your normal duties. Thank you. All right, the next thing we're going to start with is Patriot Ribbons, which deputies get for 1 year of service. And Deputy Sheriff Angela Taylor, is she here? Is not here. She would be getting the Patriot Ribbon and 1 year and her Uniform Patrol Ribbon, but she's not here. The next ribbons are CIT, Crisis Intervention Team, the training they went through. We have Deputy Sheriff Hunter Jernigan, Deputy Sheriff Danielle Taylor, if you'll come forward and get those pins. Yeah. Next, as you all know, we have years of service pins, and they start at 5 years with the county. This first one, I thought you'd been here a lot longer than that, Ryan, than 5 years. It seems like you've been here longer than 5 years. First one, Deputy First Class, Ryan McManus, 5 years. Congratulations, sir. Deputy Sheriff Leroy Thomas, who's assigned to the Courthouse Division, is not here today. He's not feeling well, 5 years. Deputy First Class Trey Eulentz, 5 years. Come up. Fairly large gap here. The next one is Lieutenant Christopher Geary, 15 years. He's not here right now. The next two have already received their pins because the Board of Supervisors has elected that anyone with 20 years or more, they want to make a special event out of it. So they were before the Board of Supervisors where they were given these pins, but I would like for them to stand and be recognized. Master Deputy David Schaefer and Captain Chris Ward. Congratulations again. Congratulations, sir. Thanks, sir. Now into some of the training ribbons. The first one is going to be the FBI Lead a Trilogy ribbons. The Trilogy series, which is put on by the FBI, consists of 3 intensive leadership programs: Supervisor Leadership Institute, the Command Leadership Institute, and the Executive Leadership Institute. Completion of all 3 reflects a strong commitment to professional development and leadership excellence. The 2 people that receive that today are Sergeant Sam Demarest and Sergeant Archie Pollard. Would you come forward, please? Thank you. Great job. Next is NACO. The National Association of Counties Leadership Academy provides training for county leaders through a series of online courses. The program connects participants with the industry executives, leadership coaches, and university professors who offer practical mentoring, coaching, and instruction focused on addressing real-world organizational changes. The three individuals that received these ribbons are Captain Robbie Blinko, Lieutenant Jeff Charvel, and Lieutenant Kristen Schomburg. If you would come forward, please. I thought I saw Kristen here somewhere. Well done. Next are the Education Achievement Ribbons. First, Deputy First Class Trey Eulentz, who recently earned his bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies with a concentration in government and education. He maintained a 4.0 grade point average while attending Liberty University. Congratulations. He uses that to his great knowledge with that now to be McGruff in the McGruff suit. So apparently got some training there as well. And next, Lieutenant Sean Jackson is getting an Education Achievement Ribbon for earning his master's degree in criminal justice from Purdue University. Congratulations. Our DUI Top Achiever Award this year goes for the second year in a row to Master Deputy James Robinson. Outstanding work. Life-saving awards. I'm going to read a little bit about each one of these. The first one will be Deputy Sheriff Jordan Allen. On September the 20th of 2025, Deputy Sheriff Allen responded to a medical emergency in the 200 block of Thoreau Circle where a citizen was found to be unresponsive and not breathing. Upon arrival, he performed quality CPR, deployed an AED prior to the arrival of the York County Fire and Life Safety personnel. He was written up for his response, demonstrated the level of professionalism and competence we expect when our deputies face critical situations. He applied his training effectively under pressure, provided immediate care, and that person survived. Outstanding work. Thank you, sir. The next two were on the same event, Deputy Sheriff Anthony Chisholm and Deputy Sheriff Josh Epperson, if you would come forward. On April the 1st, 2025, both of these deputies responded to a medical emergency in the 100 block of Oyster Cove in York County, where a citizen was again found to be unresponsive, not breathing. Upon arrival, they performed quality CPR prior to the arrival of York County Fire and Life Safety. Their response again demonstrated the level of professionalism and competence we expect and led to the survival of the individual that they worked on. Outstanding work. Thank you very much. And our next life-saving award is to Deputy Sheriff David Whitley. He's not here, but I'll read on November the 12th, 2025, at approximately 1:45 in the afternoon, responded to the Wawa at 2610 George Washington Memorial Highway for an unconscious person in the bathroom there. When Whitley arrived, he noticed the subject was experiencing an overdose. His breathing was shallow, agonal breathing could be heard. He was not responding to any physical stimulus. Deputy Sheriff Whitley provided 2 doses of Narcan. Then he received a third from medics, and he as well survived. Outstanding work, Deputy Sheriff Whitley. The next one is a promotion, Deputy First Class, DFC Ryan Frizzell. If you would come forward. Congratulations. And we just had him up here a minute ago, Master Deputy James Robinson. And James Robinson is being promoted to Master Deputy. Congratulations, sir. Well deserved. We want to recognize some individuals individually as they come up for some recent promotions. We've had some retirements here recently. Unfortunately, that's how we lose most of the people here, not going someplace else, but through retirement. So the first one that we're going to recognize, recently promoted to Investigation Sergeant, is Tyler Crockett. Next, who came from the Investigations Division and recently promoted to Uniform Patrol Sergeant, Archie Pollard. Congratulations. Recently promoted to the Investigations Lieutenant, Craig Talbot. And last but not least, an individual who was recently promoted to the Administrative Services Captain, Robbie Blinko. Now, some special achievements. Deputy of the Quarter. I could call up Deputy First Class Ben Andrews. Deputy Sheriff Andrews was nominated by Lieutenant Geary and his sergeants O'Brien and Demarest. It says, with great pleasure, I recommend Deputy First Class Ben Andrews for the esteemed title of Deputy of the Quarter. He's consistently demonstrated exceptional dedication, a positive outlook, and outstanding commitment to the values of our department, making him an invaluable asset to our team and the citizens of York County and the city of Poquoson. He distinguishes himself through his continuous positive mindset, which fosters a supportive and motivating atmosphere among his peers. No matter the challenge, he approaches his duties with professionalism and an uplifting demeanor that positively impacts everyone he comes in contact with. Furthermore, Deputy Sheriff First Class Andrews is a true leader and mentor, dedicating significant time and knowledge to several critical department training initiatives. His contributions as an instructor are diverse and impactful. He plays a vital role in ensuring our deputies are proficient and confident in essential defensive tactics. Congratulations, DFC Ben Andrews. Thank you very much. And now for the Deputy of the Year Award. Could I call up Deputy Sheriff Danielle Taylor? Who I don't believe until this moment knew that she was receiving this award. In her first year on patrol, Deputy Sheriff Danielle Taylor has already learned lessons and skills that take many officers decades to master, the balance between empathy and authority. She is a deputy who is compassionate yet forceful. We see her compassion in the way she interacts with people from all walks of life. She's reached in her own pocket to buy dinners to some in need and gone above and beyond to get people where they need to be. We see her dedication in service to how she patiently educates the public, ensuring that they understand the why behind our actions. We also see her strength. When a citizen's life hung in the balance on the bridge this year, Deputy Taylor didn't freeze. She acted. She assisted in controlling the situation and helped save a life. In another situation with one who was refusing to be arrested, Deputy Sheriff Taylor showed that she can bring someone to compliance with just the amount of force necessary. Once completed, she reverts back to empathy and compassion with ease. She continues to show her dedication by volunteering to become a RAD instructor. She's both willing to be responsive and a preventative law enforcement officer, and she's certainly an asset to the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office. Congratulations for being Deputy of the Year. Now, the last thing that we're going to do is acknowledge a recent retirement. Investigator Justin Mahalski retired. Can you please come forward? I want to acknowledge the fact that with him today is his wife Amy, his son Zachary, his father Rob, his in-laws Cindy and Dave are all here. Justin, as we all know, doesn't particularly like the limelight, but you can't let somebody walk away from this profession without saying thank you. We're not saying goodbye. We're saying thank you for your almost 19 years of dedicated to the service to the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office. We stole him away from the city of Poquoson many years ago. He's been an investigator for many, many years here. Anybody that's associated with this agency knows the quality of work that he performed here. He's an outstanding, or was an outstanding, asset to this agency, and you're one of those people that's not easily replaced. Congratulations on your retirement. Please don't be a stranger, and God bless you. So we have your retirement badge, your retired ID, your letter. Now, there's something special you're going to receive later on with your firearm. We're doing some special work to it. So when it's ready, then we'll call you back here and make sure that you get it. But we just couldn't let you just have a gun and walk away. We're going to make it a little bit special for you.
Thank you, sir.
So we also got him a plaque, and I'm going to read you what it says. The York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office would like to recognize Investigator Justin Mahalski, who served this office professionally and diligently for over 18 years. Throughout your tenure, you have shown true dedication to the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office, and I would add to the community of York County and the City of Poquoson. With great pride, we honor you with this token of appreciation for your dedicated service and lasting contributions. Again, thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you.
And the floor is yours.
I'm good.
All right. All right, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Again, this really makes it special when we have family and friends here. So God bless you, and thank you for being here today.